This is 40 is a 2012 American comedy film written and directed by Judd Apatow and starring Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann. A spin-off of Apatow's 2007 film Knocked Up, is centered around married couple Pete and Debbie, characters introduced in the previous film, whose stressful relationship is compounded by each turning 40. John Lithgow, Megan Fox, and Albert Brooks appear in supporting roles. Filming was conducted in mid-2011, and This Is 40 was released in North America on December 21, 2012. It received mixed reviews from critics, who praised its cast, acting, and the film's comedic moments and perceptive scenes, but criticized its overlong running time and occasional aimlessness. Now let's see what happens in the movie. In the 5 years since Knocked Up, Debbie owns a boutique with Daisy and Jody working for her. Pete owns his own record label, with his friends Ronnie and Kat working with him. Pete's business is struggling financially as he promotes the reunion of Graham Parker and The Rumor. The couple also is having to deal with their daughters, Sadie, a young teenager, and 8-year-old Charlotte. For Debbie's 40th birthday, the couple goes on a romantic weekend to a resort. There they get high from eating marijuana cookies and fantasize out loud about ways they would kill each other. After speaking with her friends Jason and Barb, Debbie decides to improve her marriage and family through exercise and becoming more connected with her father. Debbie tells Pete that he needs to stop lending his dad, Larry, money because it is hurting them financially. Pete goes to visit him, but is unsuccessful at giving him the news, and still agrees to give him money. Meanwhile, Debbie visits her gynecologist and discovers that she is pregnant. She decides not to tell Pete about this. Later, she yells at a student, Joseph, who has been taunting Sadie. She yells at him so much that his mother, Catherine, gets into an argument with Pete. One night between the school taunting sequences, Debbie takes Daisy out dancing at a club, planning to confront her with her suspicions that she has been stealing money from the store. Debbie and Daisy meet several players from the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team at the pub. Debbie awkwardly finds out that one of the players wants to hang out with her and possibly sleep with her. She is proud that he wants to have sex with her, but admits that she is married, has 2 kids, and is pregnant. Afterward, Debbie drops Daisy off at her house and confronts her about the missing money. Daisy reveals she is able to afford nice things because she is also an escort. Later, Debbie meets up with Jody, who confesses that she stole the money to buy OxyContin. Debbie fires her and leaves. Meanwhile, Pete and Debbie are having to deal with Sadie and Charlotte fighting all the time, which results in arguments amid the family. They later have to meet with the principal, but the couple denies everything that Catherine accuses them of doing. The couple is overjoyed when she starts using the same foul language they had used previously, and the principal dismisses them. At Pete's 40th birthday party, they argue about the money his dad wants from them. Debbie argues with her dad about not spending enough time in her life, and how he is perfect. Oliver then explains that his life is not perfect, and how he has always cared about her and loved her. Later, Pete overhears Debbie talking about her pregnancy, and rides out of the house on his bicycle in anger. Debbie and Larry then go after Pete, trying to find him. Soon, they find him after cycling into a car door. Pete then gets into an argument with the driver of the car, who then punches him in the stomach. Debbie and Larry take Pete to the hospital, where Larry and Debbie reconcile, with Larry recognizing that it's because of her that the family is able to stay together, as the fighter for the family. Debbie and Pete talk later and says he is actually thrilled about having a 3rd baby, and that he doesn't feel trapped, so they reconcile. Sometime later, Pete and Debbie are watching a small concert with Ryan Adams performing. Debbie then suggests that Pete should sign him to his label and plan to talk to him as they finish watching the show. After the main credits roll, there's an extended alternate take of Catherine ad-libbing insults during the meeting with Debbie, Pete, and the school principal.